In this video, we'll demonstrate viewing the contents of a Zuken DSCR repository using the Syndeia Standalone client in the Syndeia 3.6 release. Zuken DSCR is a data management platform for PCB circuit designs and layouts generated by Zuken CR8000 series design tools. As usual, we will launch the standalone client from the syndeia.bat file I have set up. The first screen shows the projects which I have permission to access. Review the videos in Part 1 Introduction for the general functionality of this plugin. When I select a project, I will only be able to see the inter-model relations that are part of that project, plus I will need the relation write permission for that project to add new connections. I will select the UAS01 project, which will remain the active Syndeia project until we close the standalone client session. On the Repository Manager tab, we see the DSCR category heading, which may have one or more repository connections under it already. If we need to add an additional repository, we right-click the heading, select Add, enter the URL and our account username and password, see your DSCR admin for those, create a name for the connection, and click OK. If I need to add or update my credentials on an existing repository connection, right-click on it, select Update, enter the updated username and password, and click Update. If the connection is successful, select it to see the contents of the repository in the right panel, arranged as a tree. At the top is the repository, DSCR at ICACS in this case. Next level down is Project, a container in the Syndeia data model. There are two projects. Below the project level are artifacts called design boxes, one in this project. Below design boxes are parts lists, boards, circuits, and design items. Below parts list, there are parts, technically BOM position artifacts, specifying part positions on a circuit board. Parts lists may also contain boards and circuits, depending on how your organization has set up the DSCR repository. As always, the repository contents have been drawn directly from the DSCR repository as the tree is expanded. They are not stored permanently by Syndeia. Right-click an item to refresh its contents. The cloud icon with Fetch More will appear at the bottom of the lists if there are more elements to be returned. Click on the plus symbol to fetch more. More information about the DSCR data model is available in the API Overview documentation in the Syndeia web dashboard. Video 31.2 in this series will demonstrate creating and viewing reference connections to DSCR elements through the Syndeia standalone client.